just a little bit of sugar paper. No acting required as well. I love sugar paper. In fact, I might take it out because I might want to just... Because it's only... What time is it? It's only 10:38. I tend to go to bed. My mum bought me this from Poundland, by the way. Now, am I stressed, depressed? That is the question. Should go there. Then, I'm going to humble myself and this is what I wanted to colour in. I could colour this in until I fall asleep, listen to some music. I went to the session, the snapshot. A lot of my colleagues have left, which is a shame. But I have decided that I want to go on some courses, but I think you can only do 2 at a time. So I want to do work-related welfare benefits explained, because I'm a worker. I'm not someone who just wants to lie around and receive benefits or anything. I've got nothing against people who have to do that, because we all have yes, we might all have bipolar disorder, but we're all unique. Yeah, we all have different responsibilities, different upbringings, different trauma, different IQs, different nurture versus nature, different races, different, you understand, different drug treatments and all sorts of things. So these are things I'm interested in, but I'm going to do only 2, and they're in December. And please God, either an OT can take me or someone can take me. But I want to do the work-related welfare benefits explained, because I want to start with under 16 hours a week, but then I want to work towards my complete and utter independence, basically. Because I'm a worker, but when I'm unwell, and I've been genuinely unwell, I was in hospital last year, I'm in hospital now, and the year before that, I was treated by home treatment team, so I did genuinely need it. So I want to do the work-related welfare benefits one there, and also the understanding self-harm. No, that hasn't come out yet. I can't remember, it don't even matter. I'll phone them up and find out what's going on anyway. I've written it down. Then, I've got this, look. This is just my diary. So when I present this to the tribunal, they'll be able to say, oh, okay, this happened, this and this and this happened on such and such of a day. So, for example, I said, on the 12th of the 11th, I phoned my solicitor, spoke with administrator regarding letter received 1 week later than the date presented to me by staff. Upon her return tomorrow, she will phone me regarding how long I have been on Section 3, and also roughly how much backlog they have in order to prepare for the tribunal potentially, because I might not want to go through a tribunal, because I want to trial Lamotrigine in a safe environment where they've got CPR people, defibrillators and all kinds, because I'm paranoid a little bit. I'd rather be under their care where I'm safe, do you know what I'm saying? But if they want to discharge me back to the Gordons or to home treatment team, even better, because at least Dr. Frank, anything Dr. Frank tells me to do, I'll do it. I don't know why or how she has that power over me, but she does for some reason. I think it's because words that come from the heart enter the heart. That's what it is. I trust her. I don't know why. I think maybe because she's South African as well. I don't know. I'm not sure. Also, shared health and wellbeing pack to distribute to frontline staff. Spoke to ward manager regarding this. My mum will keep the hard copy, and the rest can be copied for all involved in my care plan. And I have bequeathed it to Mr. James. He's one of my favourite nurses, yeah? For example, of how this tool can be used for everyone's benefit, both staff and service users. Also, will post one to my father, who also has anxiety and depression issues and may benefit from filling one out himself. Anyway, great to receive and explore personally and to signpost people in need. So this is the book of services, and I basically now I signposted someone to someone who suffers with anxiety. I actually wrote it on my yellow Hufflepuff colour by hand because I thought someone else might come to me in the future, so let me not rip it out, do you know what I'm saying? Then it's just got Beatrice is my mental health advocate for KCC. I discussed certain things, blah, blah, blah. She's going to get in touch with whoever to find out when is my appointment with Dr. Muller. Yeah, these are the things I like to do when I'm bored. They came from the Irish, whatever it was. I want to actually subscribe to it because it's quite cool, actually. Then, what else have I got? All the people that I want to have a copy of the health and wellbeing plan, I put my heart and soul into this, you know. And not one of them read it. Well, what can you do? You can lead the horse to water, but you can't force them to drink. What can I say? I'll still give them a chance, though. I'll get my mum to make the copies, and then I'll distribute it to Mr. James, because he might have been genuinely busy. Yeah, always give the benefit of the doubt. That's what my rabbi says. And same with the ward manager. I will certainly, though, release it to my care coordinator, to Dr. Bellew, to Dr. Frank, and the home treatment team, to show them how it works. Because that's what I'm saying. I respect the status quo. Also, if I'm teaching you Judaism standing on one leg, as did Hillel, treat others as you would like to be treated. I'm not here to try and set anyone up, or produce any P45s, or become the next CEO, for that matter. No, I'm just trying to head in the right direction. I'm just a suppressed actress, that's all. I'd rather act than actually do it. And I did sing the national anthem of the Queen, because I respect the Queen. God save our Queen. I'm very interested in current affairs, so you will find that, here we go. This is where I want to go to. Spike Island. See, these are where the puzzles come from. They've got jokes. Where's the jokes? Yeah. I'll look at it later. Look, I'm trying to prove to you that I've got nothing to hide. I don't know why people are stalking me. A day in the life of a peer support worker. I'll put that in there as well. So what? This is just like my collections. My story that I'll look back on and say, oh, look, kids, when I was in hospital, children, this is why. This was what was in the newspaper at the time. This is the history. It might be valuable one day, because I've got all the clippings. Now, this is what I want to save up for my mum's 60th birthday. Is that a crime? I took her to Switzerland when it was, how old was she? I can't remember. But I saved hard. I was working for the NHS, saved up and took her to Switzerland, and she had a brilliant time. I got her first class tickets, mate. What are you talking about? This is interesting to me because of that. Then I'm interested to sign up to this campaign, because I think it's very important for children to learn how to read books, you know, because I'm actually, until I came here, I was a phone addict, but now I'm starting to learn how to read, slowly but surely, newspaper clippings. So I just gather the things that attract me. Someone goes and collects a newspaper every morning who's got leave and brings them to me and says, oh, I said, my favourite is the Times. I also like the Spectre, the political stuff, anything with current affairs. But the Sun gives me jokes, you know, because the headlines is like dark comedy. I love dark comedy, like Jimmy Carr. That's my kind of style. What's all this? BT and Beyond. It's like Pop says, or whatever. I don't even know why. I wanted to get some carpet, so I just put that down. What's all this? Oh yeah, robbers nick 57,000 vibrators in 1 million track heist. How funny is that? That's hilarious, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I'll look back at this, and then I'll say, no, it's a shame, you know what I'm saying, because apparently she's struggling, and I feel sorry for her, you know, because in America they've got meritocracy. Over here it's aristocracy, yeah, which is why I'm the final black sheep of the Blunden family, and I'm not having no children, because I don't want to bring down a soul that didn't give consent to come down and have to live with bipolar disorder. All right? These are things I can look. I did this last night while I was listening to some Torah. And I shared the Torah with one girl, you know. And I told her, look, I'm warning you from now, it's spiritual opium, this particular rabbi. She was like, wow, oh my gosh. Now she wants to come with me to Golders Green. I've already got one that I met from when I was doing fashion that's going through conversion. Now I've got another one. Do you know what? I don't know what's going on, yeah. But for some reason, I'm attracting people and bringing them home. Hidden Jews. That's why King Solomon spread his... you don't need to know. Now, this is out of date. But I think that I would like to create or liaise with the advocacy project, which they said I can, but under a different department, because I found this department a bit too, it was like a board meeting. It's too boring, mate. I want to go to the, it's called the patient something, no, involvement, service involvement or whatever. Look at that. How sick is that? Come on, that's talent, mate. St. Charles Hospital. Managing well at work, occupational therapy. Just in case someone says to me, oh yeah, I need some top tips, all right? I'll be able to say, oh yeah, I remember that thing. Let me signpost them. I'll take a picture and WhatsApp it to them and done. What else? I've got information for carers, yeah. Because my mum, her blood pressure is high. Why? Because none of your business. That's why. She's got atrial fibrillation. That's why. All right? Happy about that? Now, the Queen was looking good. Look at the Queen. The Queen's looking good with the fur and the white rose and the hat. So I put that in there. I love rugby. I want to join a women's rugby team. So I put that in there. That's my new phone that I bought, yeah. What's all this? I'm not interested in it now, but at the time I was interested in these pieces of jewellery. I think it was this one that I wanted to get, but I don't want it anymore. What's this all about? Creative writing course. Oh, I saw that. What I was doing was I was going around the wards and I was looking in all the boards and writing down what I'm interested in. So look, I've got this. Another one. Maybe I might need to actually physically give it to the person. I don't know. Then I just put down the laws because I follow the laws. I'm a Jew. What can I do? I gave away my free will. So, well, hang on, wait, you're not meant to know about that. But basically, it just means that Hashem plants me in places for a reason. Final vestiges of prophecy and that sort of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you're good to go. I was good to go from ages ago. I put hashtag free Tony. No, wait, I want to change that. No, I've already done it. Forget it. I've put hashtag don't free Tony. Then this interested me. I don't know why. And then I just put this in. And I gave this to my, what's it called? My advocate. And I said, put that in your book of networkers because this sounds pretty interesting. She said, never heard of it. I said, well, take the leaflet. I had bare leaflets. And I just put the details like call free, blah, blah, blah. I wanted to see what was in date and what's out of date because on the Gordon, it's telling me one thing, like the chaplaincy number is obsolete. But here you're telling me, I know where the new headquarters are and what's going down. So don't try and trick me, yeah. Not that I'm saying that people are trying to trick me. They just like to see, they like to pretend. Hang on, what's this? Communicate. Supported 290 students last year in English as a second language, functional basic skills. So if I met someone, right, and the person's first mother tongue wasn't, I'd say, well, go to speak to these people to release potential in the community. It's based in North Kensington. They're providing opportunities to enable over 2,200 local people each year to achieve their potential. And then I'd say, look, they can help you with the computer classes, the numeracy, the arts and crafts. And last year, 82%. Well, when was last year? Where's the date? Mentoring. Dropping CV and job searching clinics. See what I'm saying? I've got the stuff. I gave her one of these so that she could add it to her book of contacts, signposting. What's all this? Mail travel. Where was I wanting to travel to on that day? Oh yeah, these were the cruises. I wanted to go to Warsaw because of the Jewish Warsaw ghettos, basically. And also because I heard from someone that used to work in the home treatment team, she was Polish. She told me there's some beautiful caves there. So I wanted to go for £299 per person for 7 days. Because what I noticed one year was during the Depression, what lifted me out was someone, an ex-Russian Jew, he knows who he is, gave me a beautiful experience in Barcelona And the depression went away because I was distracted by all the architecture by my favourite architect. What's his name? Gaudi. So maybe my mum's right. I need to put down some money so that every winter, when depression comes, go somewhere hot. Even if it's in the UK and you go up to the Yorkshire Dales, or you go out to Liverpool or Manchester, or spend some time in Birmingham and do what you need to do. Go and do what you need to do. Do you know what I'm saying? Now, right now, I've just proved to you, you ain't got nothing on me, right? That's all I'm travelling with. And my gifts that people have given me, bequeathed to me. I normally put rubber bands because I don't want certain things flying out that people have put their heart and time into, just like I did with you lot. Yeah? So I've got one. I've also got a smoking cessation one for my neighbour who smokes too much. I'm a vapor. I don't like cigarettes. The only time I want a cigarette is if I'm stressed or to use it as an excuse to get some fresh air. I once went to Charlotte Street, right, by Victoria coach station, rolled in there, and I said, right, I want a cigar, please, just a single one. You put it in this plastic holder. I went up to the roof garden back in the day in the Gordons when you could go up there and smoke, lit up my cigar, and thought of Winston Churchill, who had psychosis, and thought, do you know what? Only God can judge me, mate. And I puffed on that cigar, and I had a beautiful time with the flowers. Do you know what I mean? Then a man called John, when I was incarcerated this year in the Gordon, was helping me to learn about the flowers and the plants, and that some of them need to be fed from the tray, some of them need to be fed by the soil. Some of them are weeds, need to be destroyed, yeah? Some of them can't be brought back to life. So the relationship is going to come to an end. But, God is my witness, I was loyal, number one. Number two, he has bipolar disorder. We may not be compatible in a relationship because I'm more of a free spirit and I'm the kind of person that has many interests that may not interest this individual in question. And that's why the plant died. But the orchid didn't. But I tried my hardest to revive that plant, and he said, release it. John said, he's one of the members of staff at Gordon's. He knows who Edmund Blunden is, my ancestor, who was a wartime poet. Why do you think my art was mainly poetry? Because I'm a poet, not of weapons of mass destruction, but weapons of mass distraction. Want to look at my desk? The best dance album ever. Courses and workshop. This is Anthony's copy. He asked me to look after it. He's the one who brings me the newspapers, and I cut up all the articles and the headlines that give me joy. Want to look in my drawer? Here you go. This is the CD player my mother bought for me. She's got the receipt. Here's some hairbands. This is my new phone that I bought. Here's my reggae CDs that my Uncle Pete told me to listen to when you're trying to sleep and get some positive vibrations. Here's the vape liquid that come from the Poundland that is sealed and contains nothing but raspberry ripple, 6 milligram of nicotine, which is perfectly legal on this one, but not at the Gordon. I did try to educate them about the Juul. Did they give a damn? I don't know. Want to look at my windowsill? It's my fridge. I've got some Cheerios, some golden syrup, Highland spring water. I've got water that came from here, but I added a tea bag to get some, it was lime and ginger. I've got a lemon in case I catch a cold because someone had a cold, a bit of sugar, a bit of recycling in case I need these. I've got my fridge where I store my cheese, if that's okay with you, for dairy, and a bit of yoghurt. What else can I show you in here? I don't know what on earth it is you're looking for, right? But please show me some love. Because I ain't done nothing wrong. I'm innocent. I swear to God, there's nothing you can find. Look, watch. Look at my bathroom. Donations from my friend Tom. Yeah? You ain't got nothing. You can't come and claim nothing, and you know it. You empty my bins every day. You see, look. rubbish. Just rubbish. So why are you harassing me for? And putting the lights on every minute. And this, I bought for my children. Because I will never have children. But my uncle's children are my children. That's why I bought this magazine. So please don't come and tamper with my things. Yeah, because this is a present. And I spent good money on it. Yeah. This is my Argos catalogue. I plan to buy myself a bicycle for my birthday in January. Is that all right with you? Is it all right with you that I've got my own sugar paper and I distribute it out on days where there's no occupational therapist available because of austerity and there's no peer support worker and we're not allowed to go into the art room without being supervised? But who's the one running the peer-led groups? Me. Because everyone's bored out of their skull, including me. So I say, look, Cecilia, all right, since you've got the flowers, let's do a still life group. I go and I ask a nurse and I say, listen, nurse, excuse me, please. Please may we have some felt tip pens and some colouring books, yeah, and some other materials like crayons and sit in the TV lounge just because we're bored. There's nothing to do. There's no groups. We're bored. Austerity hits the mental health services more than the physical health, which is completely and utterly disgraceful. And the government should be ashamed of themselves because we need access to what the taxpayer has spent money on. I cleaned the cabinet, and the irony is the card that somebody wrote to Dr. Muller, I found it. I collected all of the cards. I was posting them up to what? To prove that this Amazon ward and everything you've got in the cabinets, you've got bloody everything in here. Wow, this is even better than my kitchen cupboards, which are full of art materials, by the way. Not so much cooking materials, but plenty of art materials, shall we say, as I am an artist, seamstress, fashion designer in the making. Well, many things. I need to kind of focus on one thing at a time. But anyway, that's my little struggle. Now, basically, we can't gain access to that without supervision. So, Fiona McKell, a lovely lady from Ireland who went to St Martin's School and was an excellent CAT therapist when I was in early intervention team, combined her love of art and therapy and became an art therapist. And I thought that those cards were for her. So I collected them and thought, when I see her, because I saw her in the Gordon Hospital, I showed her my art that they call graffiti. They have the nerve and audacity to call graffiti. No, it isn't. And she was probably interpreting it. She said, give me a tour. I gave her a tour. Someone told me she works not only at the Gordon, but at the Kensington and Chelsea, and I saw her at the board. So I gave her the cards, but I noticed there was one for Dr. Muller. So I put it in the hands of Katie, and I said, please return to sender. It had flowers all over it, which was the theme today. And it said, thank you, which means she can't be all bad. And I didn't get the impression or when I first met her, I wasn't triggered. But by the time I left, I was very, very, very furious. Very furious. Because I felt like I'm listening to you, but you're repeating the plan that I devised in the Gordon, and I feel like I'm going round and round and round and round in circles. I've moved from pillar to post, and I'm fed up. Time is a serious thing, you know? And I've done, if anything, I'm the victim here. I'm the victim. Trying to help my ex-colleagues to make this a better place, free of charge. And no one wants to receive me. People want to suspect me. I've done nothing wrong. And God is my witness. True story. Do you want to have a look in my Harry Potter bag? All you're going to find in there are trainers, clothing. You might find a couple of wigs in here, along with the sun. Look, well, I didn't read today's article because as soon as I seen his face, I thought, get it out of my face. Clothing, more clothing. I've got a dirty laundry bag somewhere, towels of the NHS, a coat that Tom bought in for me, a coat that my mum bought in for me, my trainers, my customised London. Look, can you see Sliver and Head Girl? That was back in the days. I even put words that come from the heart, enter the heart, Rabbi Menachem Schneerson. This was back in the Gordon Hospital or Park Royal, I can't really remember. Then this is just something that I collected when I was just went on escorted leave. I just wanted something that's alive. So I put it into a can of nourishment, which is basically containing, look at all the vitamins that it contains. You can't see, can you? But basically, it's got vitamin A, D, C, B, niacin, vitamin, blah, 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 and it's only £1. Every Jamaican knows about it. But then I've got some foil, and I ordered some, I used to use Deliveroo quite a lot, and order from the Big Easy, and I was just trying to make a flower out of foil, but it kind of didn't work. And that's it, that's me, that's who I am. What have I done wrong? Why am I being stalked? I've even got another one. Not that I should have to demonstrate any of this. Look, it's just full of things that I wish I could have gone to the sports bar and actually seen this on the live screen. And it will just show you. I'm innocent. Look, this is about what's coming out. I want to see Matrix 4, right? This is a song that I'm writing because I'm going to be going to Jamaica, well, Blineda, to Jamaica. My uncles have got a studio out there, and I want to sing auf Deutsch. I want to learn the guitar. This is just things, plans. Look, acoustic. I want to learn it. I want to go to Ethiopia to find a factory. Yeah, for my. Then I've got. I always destroy my passport and freedom pass when I get manic. It's a self-protection thing. Look, for the Amazon ward. I bequeath a copy for the ward manager to reflect upon. Also, please can I have a copy for psychiatrists to move forward positively and collaboratively. I hope this helps the Amazon team. Signed, dated. Did they want it? Well, this one I ripped when they kept, and can you see, look, because I didn't have any sleep that night because they kept waking me up, look what it caused. So I put my heart and soul into doing this one so that it was neater and you could understand it, and I had no sleep. And what did I get in return? So if they're not interested, like I said, you can't leave, you can. So basically, look, I do eat. Everyone's like, oh, you're so skinny. So why did I order pizza then? Yeah? Why? Because I'm on a glitter trip, making masks. My mother made this for me. We're allowed to sit in the art room together. Now, he is someone I admire, but he's bowed out, unfortunately. I told you my favourite is the Times. I want to start cycling more. So I want to try and do it safely, though. So these are the tips, and you know what I'm saying. I was eating Haribo Super Mix. Did a bit of colouring in. Spread joy. I was just trying to spread joy with my art and sharing the food. Then I was impressed by this, like in China, these camels. And then Bavarian, like, whatever, I don't even know why I put that in there. Did we deliver? Yes, you did. It was the, this is American Forces in final moment. 80 mile per hour winds. Yeah. And these are just the craft things that I want to do. Like, I want to start making my own birthday cards and Christmas cards to my father, etc. So this is just projects I can do. I love rugby. I support the All Blacks. Always have, always will. Then check this out. Anglers get the pip. It's a river of apples. This was the Daily Express on Thursday, October 31st. But I want to join a female rugby club. But I know somebody who knows only the touch rugby. I don't want to do touch rugby for women. I want full contact, mate. Yeah. Next, I can't wait to watch Gavin and Stacey. It's coming out on your pagan festivities. Yeah. We must end EU deadlock to forge glorious future. What else, mate? Go on. About your business. What else have I got in here? Just news. News that interests me. My mum says she wants to buy me a dog when I come out. I said, do you know what, Mum? it would be great to have a responsibility, but it would have to be a therapy dog. These are just activities that I collected. See, look, I'm innocent. Innocent. Look, even the bottle that John Anthony bought here says I'm innocent and I'm ready to go. Why am I here? I'm a political prisoner. That's how it feels. Why have I got to be checked? Why? What have I done? What do I do? One day it will all make sense. Once I write that Megillah that my rabbi keeps going on about. He doesn't keep going on about it, but he did say, write the story of your life, connect the dots, work it all out, and done. And I'm not going to become a mental health solicitor, thank you very much. But if you need an actress who might audition for RADA to play an actress, then I'll take it into consideration. I ain't going to be coming into this environment day in, day out. You've got to be joking, Hashem. Come on, mate. You know. And you know I don't want to go and do anything academic. I'm happy doing my art, that's all. Yeah, but I mean, I do like to read, don't get me wrong. But I just want to be free, that's all. Yeah, look. Hashtag don't free Dr. Blunden. Anyway, what time is it now? 11:09. I've still got about 15 minutes, so I'm going to go and listen to some tunes, yeah? And that's it, basically. That's my day done and dusted. As you can see, I'm being harassed. Yeah, I've done nothing wrong. I keep the room clean and tidy. Yeah, everything I've got. Where can I get things from? I don't even have leave. And even when my mum comes, we're escorted. So my mum comes, my mum is escorting me, and then me and my mother are being escorted at the same time. So go and look elsewhere and stop harassing me and switching my lights on and off, because you're harassing me. I've told you, and you would know, if you took the time to read the health and well-being plan, you would know that sleep deprivation is very, very, very dangerous for someone like me, especially when I'm coming off a diazepine that I've been on for more than 3 months. Very, very, very dangerous. So let me listen to my quiet music here and go about my business. See you in the future. Well, if you knew about time travel, you'd know that it's actually Janus and then Hashem Echad, which means past, present and future combined, means there is nothing but oneness, and us and you are just an illusion, basically. Enjoy the trip. Ciao. Shalom.